I did. What was it till like
Yeah.
4 a.m. maybe? So I have one reporter asking. They were showing photos at like 2 a.m. Friday morning, or somewhere around midnight and 2 a.m. Seeing transformers sparking. I don't want to say. I think they use the word blow up. It's not really probably
They do blow.
blow up.
Oh yeah. See the state body right there? So that state body we filled up, they take it away, we fill it up again, they take it away, we deliver it to our service center over on the west side. That's our hazardous material that takes it in. We'll put that over there. The sites where we do our staging areas, they'll take transformers in.
Are you guys ready?
So there's a lot to do with it. So we had over 100. I mean, right there at 100 of transformers bad. A bunch of poles. I mean, I'd say, what, 20, 30 poles. Cruise.
Placements, yeah. Yeah.
A lot. And of course, those pictures at midnight, 2 a.m., we can't get out there working out.
Right, right.
Two high ones. So our aerial device in our aerial will work until 35 to 40 mile an hour, and then once you get that, nothing's safe. Booms are rated for a lot of weight, but it's the debris flying and all those kind of things that are coming by that get you. So flying limbs, even people not seeing and running into you. So there's a lot. Safe winds, we try to about 35. 35 is our cutoff for sustained winds, and then gusts, and you're talking gusts of 78 miles an hour, knock you down, blow signs over, blow trees over. You see what the damage does.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Start with storm prep. When we know significant storm is coming in, assets, all our assets, we get all stuff prepped to go. So on like event, it brings in the first couple hours, you know, the evenings when our buckets, and we have to watch damage. We had crews standing, and we had in the evenings. not being pumped. We get all that power. Cameras on and get 100 around your mass pole, and that's where we stop. And the customer is responsible for on residential, any of that stuff on their house, going inside. We cut a lot of those off because, like you say, safety issues. We also, when we come out, we will notify the customer if they're home with that, or we'll hang a door hanger telling them we've got specialized door hangers that actually show a picture. They're pretty cool. I wish I had one to show you. They've got a picture of all of the attachments that are in there, and it'll let them know, hey, this is you, this is where you stop, this is your house. We'll start here, stop here, and do this. And it helps them be informed. Nobody likes the JEA man to show up, or the power guy to show up, and then cut them off and then say, sorry, we're leaving, we got to go. But there's got to be a point somewhere where we stop and stuff and fix up. We want to fix as much as we can, and we do. And if we can do minor repairs on somebody's home, we will. But major repairs have to be done by private company. I would look to say that majority of the outages right now, if they're not significant outages that we have to wait on rail yards or traffic or something like that, should be getting up here in just the next little bit, or they're waiting on inside level.
You're talking about right now. You're in that third phase. There's a few other things you got to do to get to that finish line. What are those things you got to do to get to that finish line?
So in our system, we get a lot of repeat tickets, and on our system there'll be a lot of tickets that people turn in, and we have to go look at them. A wire down call doesn't show a power outage. A tree limb on wire to house doesn't. We can't ping the meters and see it's a certified outage, a verified outage, or somebody we know to where our devices tell us that these people are out. We know for a fact we've pinged them, we've looked at them, and they are truly out. We have to go ride it, and that's feet on the ground. We can't. We have to go there. So if we get all these tickets, they might be already cleared up through the storm with other outage calls that are other tickets, but they stack behind it. We have to go look at them. So we'll go look at them, and we still find stuff. In stage, the restoration 1, 2, 3, the third one, we like for them to start calling in and letting us know and explain to us, hey, I got a tree down in my yard, or I got a wire down, or I got this. Now 90% of them are cable TV and phone lines. We do a lot of riding and rolling up to those calls. And we've got to where now we'll hang a note on them that's not JEA so that we don't get repeat calls, because it takes time away from actually going to true calls. And on top of all of us finishing, trouble calls are coming in steady right now that are from the storm that weren't out initially, and now they're out. Tree limbs are still falling. They're still hanging trees. So I would tell the customers to be cautious and look up, because you're going to have a lot of hanging tree limbs, a lot of limbs that are out there just waiting to fall, a lot of trees that are out there waiting to fall. So it could be an outage caused by the storm and the high winds, but it's happening at a later time. Even during the storm, we had a car hit a pole right down the road. That's something we have to go to. It took, circuit out car, hits a pole and all that. It's on top of the storm damage that we have to repair. Go address that pole, replace that pole. It wasn't caused by the storm, but it's still an outage and something that needs to be addressed.
He said this earlier. You guys have been going at it since Wednesday. Kind of talk about the wear and tear. It's been like, you're helping these people out. That's what it's all about. But you guys have been busy.
We've been busy, and you think about it, it's a pride in all our guys. They're dragging, but they're tired. They're fatigued. My house is still a wreck. I've got trees down in my yard. I haven't seen my house in daylight since Thursday morning. So I got to go home now and go look at my house. When we're finished with this, I get to go home and start my prep. I've got pine trees down. All of the other guys got the same thing. We go and we have to leave that and come fix this. We're here. We're dedicated to the customer. So there's a lot to it. We've been going. Our guys won't show it. They're good spirits. Our managers take care of us very well. They feed us well. They treat us well. They buy us snacks. They buy us drinks. They do everything we need them to do to keep us going. They get us all of our safety products. We have a whole yard full of equipment that's unheard of at a lot of utilities that we have that can help us to be safe. All of our safety gear is high end. They bring it to us. There's no question on that. We never put a price tag on safety. They always take care of us. So we're good. I mean, we're some of the best storm restorations because we do so much of it. We've got, we're the 8th largest, don't hold me to it because I'm bad with numbers, but we're the 8th largest municipality around 800,000 miles of here and this and all the 900 square miles, and we do a lot. We do a lot of storm restoration that a lot of people don't see. So we're very good at storm restoration, and we're happy to be here working for our community.
You may mention that the one thing that made this challenging during the storm is that it was so widespread, the damage. It was not an isolated area. It wasn't just the west side, south side. It was our entire service territory.
Well, we got, so the damage was everywhere too. We got 75, 80 mile an hour winds at the beach. We got 75, 80 mile an hour winds here. It was all over. The west side took the brunt of it. I mean, they took the majority of it, but they were closer to the storm. The weather and the wind coming off of the beach had Atlantic Beach tore up for a while. San Marco and all of that through here, through a lot of these places, San Jose, all the trees. Mandarin was bad off. Everywhere took it. It's so widespread, like you say, with the wind and the storms. I mean, you prepare as much as you can, but you never know what Mother Nature's going to throw at you in this. I mean, it's just bad. I mean, storm after storm. No matter how much we prepare, you never can prepare for it because it's all new every time. The storm's different. We get different damage. We get different winds. We get different flooding. We prep and we prepare, and every time we do this storm, we get better and we learn more. Yes. We utilize different equipment. We bring different departments in, and everybody thinks, oh, the line department, and we brought in mutual aid, but everybody turns into a different kind of employee at JEA. We're cleaning kitchens, and I'm a maintenance electric coordinator, so I dispatch crews, deal with all this field guy. We go out, we look, we ride jobs. Well, now we're cleaning, we're getting stuff, we're delivering material. We bring in meter techs that go ride and drive our big trucks because we need more trucks out there and more assets and more help. So we all take on different roles and different things, and it's just how it is in the storm.
All good stuff. Oh my gosh. I wish I had had my camera going the whole time. Really good. Yeah, I think you got some good stuff there. Good detail.
Any questions? Anything else? Anything you just want to know? Anything you got questions to baffle you? We'll go through it. Whatever.
Oh man, you feel pretty optimistic though about how things go?
Yeah. One of the best storms we have had. One of the best preps. One of the best lead ups to the storm, with bringing in contractors, everything. We've got our management team and us. Like you talk about management team. We're the line workers and the utility workers, and we've got a management team that manages us. We're so in tune right now with how we work together and how we all communicate, and they get us what we need. We tell them what we're doing. It's so optimistic, man. It's just going to happen. We got a saying, you do the right thing and you just do what you do, and it always happens like that. We always do the right thing. And most of the time they're saying, hey, what do you need to do what you do? Jerry says it all the time. Hey, what do you need to do what you do? Just tell me. He gets us what we need, and we do it. I would say that we get up and running a lot faster because of how much we do it and how good we are as a team. That's not to say that we can't always learn from things and get better. We learn from other utilities doing mutual aid. We learn from the APPA, FPA. We learn from everybody about how things work better and what people use. So, do I think we're doing great? Yes. Do I think we can do better? Always. Anybody can learn. I mean, I've learned things from people that were our junior, that were new apprentices that taught me something, and I'm like, man, I got a guy that's been here, 6 minutes, and he just taught me something that I've been doing wrong for 25 years. Why didn't I learn that? And the guy taught me. So, yes, I think we're doing great.
Yeah. So you know what? Maybe you could mention just real quickly, because I hadn't thought of this or knew of this, but we could still continue to see damage from branches still falling, because there was so much damage to trees, Drew, that it could still affect customers, outages days from now.
Well, and you'll have customers and outage days from now from damage. So expect the tree limbs to fall. Expect those midnight calls of, hey, this giant oak tree just fell and let loose. Well, it's not that it was weakened. It's just bad. It was weakened by the wind. It could have been split out by the wind. All the saturated ground, which we've just had so much rain lately. We're lucky. We're very lucky that this didn't bring rain with it. If it had brought rain for hours before and then put that wind on top of us, we'd be in a different scenario right now. We'd still be in restoration. Maybe one, hopefully two, but 300,000 people put on in the short time that we did. So 72. It's a feat. I mean, there's a lot of people out there still hurting. There's a lot of people going to be out there. Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida just been getting beat. I mean, the last 3 storms that went in 100-mile-an-hour path through there. 3 named storms coming up through there. It's just devastation. You can't fight a storm. You just gotta prepare for it and leave when you have to. You're in that path.
Yeah.
But what else?
I think we're good. I know you have so much
We do,
going on.
but I just want to give y'all what y'all need. I
Good.
appreciate it. All right, brother. I appreciate it. Yep. Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Anything you need.
The only thing I need is I wanted to wrap up. Yeah, no, that was really